Hi guys. So this is just what the title says. It is about dating other religions. Um, I'm a Wiccan. I pretty much always have been. Even when I went to church, I was kind of still on the Wiccan side, I guess. Um, I believe more in the Wiccan or the pagan aspects than the Christian, even though I still went to church. But pretty much every single one of my boyfriends have been really into Christian. Well, my current boyfriend is really Christian. And my ex, actually, we had a lot of problems. It didn't last very long because of the religion thing. He never went to church, and he rarely ever spoke, to God or anything, or not spoke to God. Rarely ever spoke about God or anything. And he still pushed Christianity on me because he didn't agree with what I did. When he came over, he was rarely in my room anyway, but when he came in my room, he always asked me to take my altar down. And I can understand him not wanting to see it when he comes over, but when like when he was at home, when he got home, he'd be like, "So did you put it back up? Because I wish you wouldn't." And I had a symbol on my wall. I can't remember which one it was, but it was a symbol that I drew. And he kept asking me to take it down. And what was it? I don't remember. There was some sort of necklace. It's not the one that I usually wear, which is this one. Um, but it was a different one. He asked me not to wear it because it had skulls on it. And he wore skulls all the time. We both wore skulls a lot. But he didn't like the star in the skulls. I don't know why. And um, there was just a lot of things that he didn't like about me. And some of it I didn't even bring up because I stopped trying to talk about my religion with him. Because I like talking about it so people can understand it a bit more. I was trying to get him to understand it, but he would always ignore me and try and talk about his his Christian ways, even though he was, like I said, he wasn't really a Christian. Um, and finally, I just got fed up and I couldn't deal with it anymore because somebody that doesn't even really follow his own what he says he is shouldn't judge other people because even I was really into it. I studied, I practiced, I did everything. He did nothing and just sat there. Didn't go to church, didn't read the Bible, didn't do anything. But he still tried to push his religion on me. But my current boyfriend, we've talked about it. He's very Christian. He goes to church. He reads the Bible. He um, does things for his church and with his church and everything. And he knows that I'm a Wiccan. I told him when we first met that I'm a Wiccan, and he was okay with that. So we've talked it out. I've asked him, uh, when we move in together, if we move in together, can I have my altar set up? And I told him that I would even put it. We would buy a house with an extra room, and I would put my witchy crafts and altars and stuff in that room, and I would lock it. And he would never have to see it if he didn't want to, if he didn't feel comfortable. And I asked him just because they kind of freak me out. It's not really I'm a completely against Christian thing. I just don't like crucifixes. I don't know what it is. I guess it might be the movies, but they kind of freak me out. So I asked him not to put those up in the house, and he agrees with that. And I don't care about him. I'll go to church. If I told him if he asked me to go to church, if his family asked me, because his family doesn't know that I would go to support them, to support him, and he told me that he would help me with drawing things in my book of shadows. He would help me with anything I might need, and he even got me a wand to put on my altar. And we work it out. We talk through it. We make sure that we're okay. We're comfortable with each other. Um, Me, it's a little bit more because he's really Christian, and I know what Christians do. So we don't really talk too much about that. We mostly talk about mine and what's comfortable, what's okay. And it's not that he wants me to stop being who I am. It's just that he doesn't feel right about most of it. So, and that's understandable to me. So we talk it over, and just like when he, I don't do anything witchy when I'm around him unless, um, I don't know. I forgot where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought. But anyways, the point is, you can get around religion to date somebody. And I know a lot of people who start dating and then religion gets really in the way and they think, oh, you're not supposed to, if you're a Wiccan, you have to date a Wiccan. If you're a Christian, you have to date a Christian. Um, if you're Jewish, if you're, that's not what I was going to say, but things like that. And it's not true. You can date anybody you want. And religion is actually a big part of, the relationship, I guess. Um, it shouldn't be, because even though you're a different religion, you shouldn't not date that person, because you can get around that. It should not be all about that. You have your time together with that person, which should be about you two, and then you can have your separate times where they can go pray and you can go do a ritual. Things like that. And that's what me and my boyfriend have talked about. So, there you have it. It is possible to get around it, and this was more of a rant than really anything, I guess, but I guess there you go. And that's, I guess, how I see it. I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought a lot today. I don't know why. But anyways, there you have it. And if this was helpful, if you had doubts or just was curious, there you have it. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Blessed be.